My choice for Hall of Greats number 2 is the 2003 video game Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. One of the things that I think make this game a fantastic game is the mechanic that of certain choices of dialogue and actions having a positive or light side impact or negative slash dark side impact on your character, as well as how the story unfolds throughout the game. For me, this was the first time I experienced something like this in a game of some sort. I would go on to see this in the Fable games, which I didn't play until a couple of years later, and I thought that was a interesting and awesome addition to playing a game, and how that can impact how things are done, and not just your character, but in terms of story. Speaking of story, you get what feels like two for the price of one. The first part of the game, your character is stranded on a planet, Terrace, and you must find and rescue the Jedi Bastila. She is a powerful Jedi on the side of the Republic. Once you find her, spoilers, you end up escaping the planet. Part 2 is you and your companions arrive on Dantooine, where you train to become a Jedi and learn that you must travel the galaxy to locate star maps to discover the location of the Starforge, which is a powerful weapon that Darth Malak, who is the main bad guy of the game, will use to take over the galaxy. And along the way, you learn an unexpected truth about yourself. I already gave a tiny bit of a spoiler. I'm not going to give this one because it's like a massive spoiler for anyone watching this who has not played the game, which I say, go play it. I want you to play it. With that being said, anyone watching this, and maybe you've never seen a Star Wars movie, you might think, oh, I've never seen Star Wars. Like, how much do I need to know about the movies? For me, I say absolutely nothing. The game is set thousands of years before the series, actually before the prequel trilogy. So you don't need to see the movies to understand the story or even enjoy the game. But there are some winks to the movies to make things even more enjoyable for fans of the franchise. For example, established in the original movie, someone goes, I have a bad feeling about this. Someone says that at some point in the game. And so if you're familiar with that, then you'll get that wink. If you haven't, it doesn't really ruin the gameplay for you. Of course, another thing I love about this game, and why I think this is a great game, and why it belongs in the Hall of Greats, is apart from the individual characters being well developed, and you got some very well developed characters in this game, the relationships that the player character has with the crew members that join them allows for the players to be captivated even more into the game. Getting to know these characters, each with their own unique insights and backstories, not to mention side missions that come up the more you talk to them during your journey, can allow you as the player to reflect on past choices during the playthrough that you're in, and how you want to proceed forward through the game. Lastly, some other mechanics. Custom characters, we get that. I know a lot of games do the custom characters, but you can customize your own character by giving them a gender. Depending on whether your character's male or female will determine a romantic subplot between your character and one of two of your companions, thus adding another aspect to character development and class. Now, you start off with a class in the first part of the game, so you can be a scoundrel, a soldier, or a scout. All three of these influence skills that you can update throughout the game. Then when you get to the second part of the game, you are able to choose Jedi classes, a Jedi class such as Guardian, Counselor, Sentinel, based off of answers in a test. This game ended up getting a sequel the following year. A lot of this, these things we still see. They add some stuff to that game as well. We also see the Old Republic, the multiplayer online game, which so that kind of says more. Those two things say more about